Was this the epic Jurassic Park return, or is this just another film series that has to die? Let's talk about it. Today, I just watched the new Jurassic Park film, the name which I, for the life of me, cannot remember or care to remember, and that'll be a reflection of how I think of this film. So before anything, of course, let me knock out my 1 minute review that people seem to like, so happy you guys like it. But yeah, let me knock it out real quick, and then we can go on to the full review. Welcome back to Andrew's Movie Reviews. Today we watched the new Jurassic Park movie world, whatever it's called. So my thoughts are pretty quick and dirty. If you like dinosaurs and Jurassic Park series in general, I think you will like this film. If you do not, if you don't care about dinosaurs or Jurassic Park series in general, you're probably not going to like this film. I fall in the second category because I don't think I like this film very much. It wasn't anything like offensive or horrible. It was just fine at best. But again, I'm not a big fan of the series or dinosaurs in general, so take what you will out of that. That being said, the visuals were really probably my favorite part were the visuals of this film. There were some really beautiful shots, really good CGI on some parts that not that much, but the visuals were the best part. The acting was fine. I mean, Scarlett Johansson, she's a good actress, but this wasn't by far nowhere near her best film. And there were some pretty cringy parts of her trying to act. But besides that, no one was really offensive. There were some characters that kind of pissed me off after a while. But besides that, everything was fine. The story was pretty generic. If you've seen a Jurassic Park, you've seen the plot to this movie. It's pretty much the same thing with a small deviation. So if you go in there with an open mind and not a cynical piece of shit like me, I think you'll enjoy it. But it's nothing special. It's nothing to write home about. I would not go to a movies to watch it. I know it's making like 400 million in the box office right now, but I wouldn't write home about it. It's whatever. I recommend you just wait till Netflix or whatever it comes out on. Even then, I don't think it's anything special. If I had to put a number on it, if I was to be nice, I'd probably give it like a 6.1 out of 10. I was feeling like a 5, but I think that's just me being too harsh. So I think like 6.1 out of 10. That's what I give it. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Did you like the film? Did you hate the film? Do you like dinosaurs or do you hate dinosaurs? How'd you feel about the acting? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe as always. And then if you want, watch the full review on YouTube in just a second. Goodbye. Okay, welcome back to the full review. Like I said, not a big fan of this film. I might just be cynical and tired today, but I don't know. Nothing about it really struck me as like a great film. A lot of people in the movies were enjoying it, and like full power to them, full respect for them. I'm not going to tell them how to enjoy a movie. It's just me personally, it was like there was some comedic moments that like people laughed at. I thought they were kind of, I don't want to say cringe, but they were okay. Like at best, it was a chuckle, like a like a that kind of laugh. There was some funny moments, but I'll get into it on the spoiler part. But yeah, like I said, the acting was fine. No one was really crazy. I mean, there were some parts where Scarlett Johansson kind of like had to like be loud, let's put it that way, and she like had like a voice crack or something. I don't know. I like how I said voice crack and my voice is cracked right there. But it felt weak. It was a weak performance from her, to be honest. I mean, I know a lot of people hate on Scarlett Johansson for her acting, but like she's definitely had good roles before. My favorite Scarlett Johansson role is still probably Lost in Translation. I think that was pretty good. That guy almost sideswiped my car. Thank you for that. Lost in Translation was probably still my favorite Scarlett Johansson role, and that was like 20 plus years ago. So yeah, I mean, everything else was relatively fine. Nothing like super offensive. It was just fine. I mean, it was just fine. I think I don't have anything else to talk about before spoilers, so let's just jump into the spoilery parts. So like I said, the funniest part of this film, I think the funniest part was probably the part where he's pissing and those dinosaurs come behind him. That was pretty funny. That's some good visual comedy. His character himself, he had like some really moments, like some good moments where like he pissed me off. Where like where he was like the self-pity, like the I don't know why she likes me. I'm kind of a shithead. Like whatever, bro, shut the fuck up, stop being a pick-me. But also like there were some pretty funny moments with him. Just like his demeanor in general. But he's probably one of my favorite characters, but also sometimes my least favorite characters. The other character, like the super obvious guy who I thought was Orlando Bloom, but apparently is not Orlando Bloom. It's another completely different guy who's not Orlando Bloom. I'll put it up on who it is. But his character was like the most obvious bad guy character and like ever. Like the minute you like, even the trailers, you could tell he was being a bad guy. Anyone who obsesses about money in any of the Jurassic Park films is always the bad guy. Sorry to spoil. Oh, this is the spoiler part, so it doesn't matter. But anytime there's a guy who cares about money only, he's a bad guy. And anytime there's a scientist who cares about nature, he's a good guy. And then there's the characters sprinkled in between. But that's pretty much what a Jurassic Park plot is from the ones I've seen. I know I've been shitting on the Jurassic Park series the entire time, but Jurassic Park 1, the original, if you haven't watched that one is absolutely cinema. That is a fantastic film. You should watch at least that one before you die. The rest, whatever. I mean, I did like the first Chris Pratt one, but I was younger, so that's why I think I kind of liked it. But when I watch it back now, it's fine. It's definitely the best out of like most of them, but it's not like amazing or anything like that. Anyway, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Let's put it that way, right? One thing I also want to talk about, the fucking ads in this film. Like, I know it's a Jurassic Park staple to have blatant ads in your films, but like the fucking whole, like the opening scene, literally the opening scene of this fucking movie is a guy screwing over the world because of a fucking Snickers bar. Not even a bar, like a rapper. Like, hey, look at me, I'm eating a Snickers. Oh no, everything went wrong. That's the fucking start of the film. And then, like, they sprinkle in all these little fucking advertisements everywhere. Like, there's a Twix advertisement, another Snickers advertisement, and the fucking Dr. Pepper bottles. Like, I'm a big fan of, like, advertising in movies if you do it in, like, a good, subtle way. Like, one of my favorites of all time, and it's a lot easier to do car sponsors in films, but, like, when you think of, like, a James Bond character, you think of him driving an Aston Martin. And yes, the Aston Martin is sponsored. But, like, it's so iconic that, like, they've combined into, like, one entity. You know what I mean? But this one was just whatever. And then some of the characters did some, like, pretty stupid things. Or, like, sometimes the dinosaur logic didn't make a lot of sense. Like, physics-wise itself, too, some things didn't make sense. Like, for example, like, the T-Rex, when it goes to attack them, and, like, it gets wedged between the rocks and then just gives up. Why doesn't he just jump over the fucking rocks? Like, I know dinosaurs are stupid and all that, but, like, why don't you just jump over the rocks? So, another thing I want to talk about, right? So, the big thing about the first reboot with the Chris Pratt was that people were getting bored, so they had to create dinosaurs to, like, entertain people. But, like, low-key, that's what they've been doing for these movies. It's like the thing they were kind of making fun of in that one movie is what they do for these films, right? Because they always have a new gimmick dinosaur, right? Like, there's the fucking Chris Pratt one that was, like, mixed with a Velociraptor or some shit. And I watched a recap video. I haven't actually watched all the films, but I watched a recap video. But, like, in the second one, they had, like, a fucking claw dinosaur that had, like, big fucking claws or something. Big, meaty claws! Sorry if you don't get that reference. And then this one has, like, a fucking big-ass, domed head-ass fucking dinosaur. D-Rex, whatever it's called. I'm assuming that's from this film. I don't think it's from a different one. But, yeah, like, the thing they make fun of that, like, people need new dinosaurs to, like, be entertained is what they do for this film. And, like, a lot of the films, so, like, they're making fun of themselves, but also, like, they're proving their own point. You know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of stupid. I mean, but like, the dinosaurs were fine. I mean, there wasn't, like, a big... I don't know if the super massive dinosaurs are, like, actual dinosaurs. I'm assuming they are. I have no idea. I'm not a dinosaur expert. But, yeah, if you are a dinosaur expert, let me know. Or if you don't believe in dinosaurs, let me know why you don't, because I see that on the internet, and that's pretty funny to me. Also, a quick note, one thing that always ruins these films for me was that fucking meme from, like, 2010 where they had the, oh my fucking god, fucking dinosaur, holy shit, what the fuck. Every single time I hear that theme, that's all I think about. And every time I hear it, it just fucking ruins it. And it makes me laugh because I love that song. And every time I think of Jurassic Park and that theme, I think of that meme. If you know it, comment below because you're a real one. But yeah, I wanted to add that real quick. But yeah, like I said, 6.1. Nothing really special about this film. I would probably not watch it again. Would not recommend it unless you like these movies or dinosaurs in general. But yeah, I'm going to go home and just forget this film ever existed because there's going to be 2 more because apparently it's successful. People like watching them, but I think this series deserves to die eventually. Like all dinosaurs, this deserves to die. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Let me know how you thought about the film. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? Sorry, Fantano, I stole your thing. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and have a great, fantastic rest of your day. Also, next week is Superman, or I guess this Thursday, so be excited for that.